Hi, and welcome to part 1 of my series on fractions. Today we'll be looking at the basic concepts of fractions. Now let us begin our lesson with the development of the meaning of the word fraction. Suppose if we had 10 bowling pins. If I were to divide this amount of bowling pins into 2 equal portions, let's say like this, then you will notice that I have 5 bowling pins on the left and 5 bowling pins on the right. Now if I were to put them together once again, then we will have a total of 10 bowling pins, all the same. The 10 bowling pins can be considered as the whole. Divided into 2 equal groups like this, we can call it half. So that the 5 bowling pins on the left is 1/2, and the 5 bowling pins on the right is also 1/2. Suppose if I had an orange to share between 2 boys. If I were to share or divide this orange equally between the 2 of them, then they will also get equal portion of the orange. We also call this portion 1/2 and the other portion 1/2. And what about if I had a pizza? One delicious pizza. The delicious pizza is regarded as the whole pizza. If I were to divide this pizza into 2 equal pieces, like this, then each of this piece of pizza is also 1/2. 1/2 therefore means that we are dividing something into 2 equal portions. Let us look at fraction names now. Looking at the idea of the pizza once again, this pizza is the whole. But if I were to divide it into 2 equal pieces, as previously mentioned, like this, then each piece will be 1/2, or simply half. If the pizza were to be divided into 4 equal pieces, like this, each piece would be called quarter. If the whole pizza were to be divided into 8 equal parts, like this, then each of the 8 equal parts will be called eighths. What do you think we will call a pizza or anything that is divided into 3 equal parts? Yes, you are correct. If it were divided into 3 equal parts, then each part will be called thirds. What about if we were to divide it into 5 equal parts? Yes, if it were to be divided into 5 equal parts, each part will be therefore called fifths. So there are 5 fifths in this whole. Fractions can be represented in a particular way. Let us look at this for example. Remember when we had a whole pizza divided into 3 equal parts? Each part was called thirds. This third is represented like this. Note carefully, we have a 1 followed by a horizontal line and a 3. The 3 means we have 3 equal parts. 1 means we have selected one of the 3 equal parts. The 1 is called the numerator and the 3 is called the denominator. The line that separates the 1 and the 3 is called the vincular. Now let us take this for example. Here we have 15 marbles. If we were to group these marbles into equal groupings, let's call these groupings sets. So we have 5 sets of marbles. Each set would be fifths. Why? Because these sets were equally divided into 5 groupings. The 1 is the 1 out of the 5 groupings selected, and the 5 indicates that you had 5 equal groupings. So that if I were to add all these groupings, 5/5 of the set of marbles would be equal to the whole set of marbles. Suppose if we had this straight line. Note that the straight line is divided into 8 equal parts. One part therefore would be 1/8. 1/8 is written as 1/8. But if I were to measure the distance between 2 and 7, let us count how many places we move. From 2 to 3, that's one place. 3 to 4, that's another place. 4 to 5, another. 5 to 6, another. And 6 to 7, another. So we would have moved 5/8 of the entire distance. 8/8 of the line is the whole line. Now we will discuss how fractions generally look. If I had a pot of food, if I were to distribute some of the food to 3 people, then I may still have some food remaining in the pot. Originally, the entire pot of food we can call the whole, and some of the food given away we can call fractions. So a fraction can be part of a whole. Suppose if you had 4 race cars like this. If you had these cars running for 500 meters down a dash like this, all 4 cars would have completed the journey. So therefore, they would have completed the whole journey. The whole journey, or the whole, is also a fraction, because a fraction can be all of the whole. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yes, it's true. A fraction can be all of the whole. But what if you had 2 whole pizzas and piece of a pizza? Recall we said this particular piece, because it was divided into 2 equal pieces, we call a half. So if I had 2 whole pizzas and a half of a pizza, this can also be a fraction. A fraction can also be a combination of whole and parts. In summary, a fraction can be part of a whole, like this, all of the whole, like this. What about none of the whole? This is also a fraction. None of the whole, 0. This can be tricky, but you can think of this as if your friend has 9 pieces of pizza and he decided that he is not going to give you any, then you got 0 out of the 9 slices of pizza he has. We can also have a combination of whole and parts of a whole. This therefore means that you would have more than the equal pieces that consist of one whole. 21 over 9 is such an example. However, what is not allowed is 0 in the denominator. This is because it is impossible to divide by 0. This is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.